Howdy, I'm Luna. The artwork we're looking at today is called 101 Fabulous Fireplaces. The artist is Stellacious and the owner of the house is Fawaris. Its address is a Vacrul castle home on the Qeynos side, located on the Skyfire server, and you can currently find it under the Hall of Fame on the leaderboards. All right, let's get right into this. So first of all, you may notice that this is not my normal touring tune on Skyfire. So on the first, my membership that I got from being a content creator and a member of the content creator program ran out, and I have to wait for them to be in the office for it to start up again. So this weekend we're gonna be touring with some of my tunes that I have on other servers or other accounts and things like that, because most of my tunes got locked, including my Skyfire touring tune. So this is a tune that I had created. She's got the touring UI. She can vote, so we can give this house some likes and love. If you can also give this house some likes and love, please come out and do so, because I know Stellacious would very much appreciate it. The only thing she can't do is fly, but I don't think we're going to need to fly in here, as we are going to be checking out 101 fabulous fireplaces. First of all, Guildhall door right by the front door. And look at this, we can already see some fabulous fireplaces. I wonder if there's really going to be 101. I think I'm going to put a counter somewhere on the screen and we'll count, you know. It'd be insane if there was actually 101, but I could see Stellacious doing that. So I see a teleporter. It says there are 6 rooms to visit. Use the decorator placed portals as well as the house red portal. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's a lot to see. Look at this. Well, I guess we'll start with this room here. And our first fireplace is a beautiful purple fireplace. Ooh, Tapestry of Valor. So the Tapestry of Valor items needed to create this. Okay, so look, she's got all of the things that you need to create. It's similar to Jeanette's fireplaces things, where, yeah, they give what you can use to create these beautiful fireplaces. So in case you want something like that in your house. Very cool. All right, and yes, I love this one. I love this bench. This is one of my favorite items. And then pairing it with these draconic pillars, which match perfectly, of course, because they come from the same zone. And then the purple fire, very popular. Okay, and then this one, here I'll go ahead and click on the book, the Shazar one. There's the things that you need. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna turn off my lantern, and then if I need it, I'll turn it back on, because that got quite bright. I do like the vines hanging down. That adds such a cute little something something, and, you know, sets off the color and matches the color in there. I love the Shazar stuff. I've used that in my last build, but yeah, that is a very cool fireplace. If you can collect all those items, of course. All right. Ooh, look at this. This is very fancy. Okay, so this one's the covered stone. These are, what is these pillars? Oh, those are the forlorn stone pillars. So that's on there. Look at that. That is beautiful. I like the banner on it. I like how it looks like it has a chimney. Like, this could be a fireplace that EverQuest just had, right? Like, what is this part of it? That's the great covered stone counter right there. Very, very nice. Oh, I like this one already. So this one's building blocks for the most part, it looks like. Got the plants, the banners. I love that in the background. I'm actually currently trying to fight and use those banners myself. I love the pink light. What do they use for the pink light? Oh, the ruby red glass candelabra. All right. Gives off a pink glow within the white marble like that. And a great screen for the front of it. I like that one a lot. Okay, heading to the next one. This is so fun. There is so much. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is like underwater dream here. Glistening basin. So there's the items needed. We got these vases on the side with the reeds in it. The mushroom for the mantle. Also has the mermaid arch back there, and then the deep. That's what this thing is called. Oh no, I don't know if I can get it. It's on here somewhere, right? Something of the deep. At least the one that doesn't have. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, so there's one that's like the deep, but it doesn't have a fire coming out of it. Oh, that's cool. All right. Just moving right along. Ooh, this is a nice, simple, dark one. I love the skulls up at the top. Okay, let's get the hate. Oh, and this basket with all the flowers in it. Like, you know, you can be evil, but you can still have some fresh flowers laying around, right? I like the structure that was built with the railings within this counter that's in here. And then that's like a brazier that's sunk down. It's actually quite tall usually, I think. Oh, that's the Goro. Oh, the vault is on the ground there. Can I get just the... Oh, I can't get it. I like that one a lot. Very dark. I like the candles on the sides, which she's used it as part of the fireplace as well, but it also could just be candelabras up on top of the fireplace. Next, ooh, I have built a fireplace out of the hewn stone stuff before. I love, she calls it the weathered bookcase one, because there's a weathered bookcase in the back, but this hewn stone stuff is so pretty to me. And I love the painting, the carving in the background. And then these are pots, I think, that she has turned upside down. Yeah, this clay urns. It's absolutely fabulous, right? Very hearthy, very nice. Okay, and then, ooh, this nice blue one with the painting in the background. The Halls of Fallen Gook painting, which is such, the colors of that painting is so nice, and it's craftable. The coral, I love that on the bottom. Many nice pieces of art or the backside of art are easily hung to create the backdrop for fireplaces. This is true. So like this is also so that you can kind of like get ideas. You can copy these exactly. She's letting you copy these, but like maybe it would like spark an idea like, ooh, there's that one painting I really like. I think I could turn that into a beautiful fireplace. Look how simple it is. All right, first room is finished. Now we're headed off to this side room. Oh my goodness, look at this. We might actually have 101 fireplaces. How she did not run out of item count, I'll have no idea, but. Oh wait, you know, we didn't even check that. Look at that, there's still room. You should build a couple more fireplaces in here. For sure. I think each fireplace doesn't really take that many items, you know? Especially if you're really smart about your building blocks. Nice golden fireplace here. This is one of my favorite items. It is so versatile. This Torsus display bowl, it's square. Oh, it's square, it's deep. It's just nice. Okay, get back over here, out of the way. This is a nice, tall, thin fireplace. And then there's a sign. Oh, this is a sign. You could stick the sign in the background there. Have it say something if you want or not, you know? So yeah, this is just kind of a taller one. And then look at this blue one, this icy, misty blue. So she's got misty blue tiles and then the icy sword above the mantle. Very like cold feeling, right? That's a good rug for the background too. Rugs are great, paintings are great. There's just so many things that you can do with things in this game. All right. Oh, I like this one. Tinkered Gold, she's calling it, with this, some more of this Rylson or Shissar stuff. And you got two fires on here almost, right? The main fire. I like how it's like angled. Those are bookcases. Which bookcase is that? The Tinker's bookcase. And like kind of, that's very nice to get that nice decorative top to it. All right. And then, ooh, this is almost like a cooking, like, you know, it's because it's got like the hood and then the chimney goes up. Those are all made out of vases. I like that idea. That is really cool. And then got the brazier and the Gorowin stuff. I think that's just one item, isn't it? Come here. The Gorowin display. Yeah, see, that's like just one item, but look at how much detail it adds to your fireplace. Being smart with objects, that's the way to do it. All right. Ooh, oh, you know, I love the orbs. This is so colorful. Look at this. Oh, and it matches so well with the painting up here. Which painting is that? Does she have it listed? The Dragons of Norath. Yeah, so she has it listed as part of this fireplace. And then you got the orbs. And then these beautiful fractal rugs. Gorgeous. I like that. Ooh, I never noticed the underside of those. That's very nice. I love the teal and gold. Yes, good job. I like the scrolls, how they kind of match too. They have that same teal look. Oh, these are that same draconic benches, but the red version of them. And then they match the Kellethan Royal Banner so well up there. And then a Gorowin pot. Like, you're just mixing so much stuff. And then this is like spooky stuff. The Bench of the Befallen. And I love the Befallen stuff too, because once again, there's a couple pieces and they're all kind of the same color tone. Like the Befallen, I think that's an urn. Yeah, the urn. And then there's the altar and the bench. And like, look, you can just mix those together to make a quick, easy fireplace. You don't even have to add all the red around if you don't want it. Just the Befallen stuff by itself is very, very nice. All right. Ooh. You know, I like gold and blue. It doesn't seem this one has a book. That's all right. This is pretty easy to tell what it's all made out of because it's just the gold railing and the starry squares. And you know, if you just have the starry square, then it's quite thin because it's just a tile, but then she's added the gold to make it like kind of thicker. I love the blue light within and then the fell width and then this beautiful banner, which I've been running that zone to get the other banner, the one, the petals that fall, but I keep getting this one. As much as I love this one, no thank you. I need the one with the petals falling. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. You know, if you're a pirate ship one, again, she doesn't have a book, but it's pretty easy to tell because you can just click it. There's the fire pot, which is craftable. And you know, as a lover of the C Team, Acquisitions Incorporated, green flame. Okay, I'm done. And the treasure chest, the green treasure chest. So yeah, this would be great on a pirate ship, maybe with a picture. The painting up here could be a pirate ship painting. And then if you wanted to have another one of those sconces on the other side, though the asymmetrical is kind of nice too. Again, play around with it. Do what you want to with this stuff. It's so much fun. And then we come to another spooky one, another fairly easy one to tell what all the items are. So there's no book, but so these are the Tinkered Laboratory counters. Oh, and that's great because then you can get the, yeah, she's just put 2, 1, 2. And then it just makes this perfect little rectangle front, and then it's just building blocks and the screen here. And then I love this fuzzy rug too. It's great. Ooh, another purple one. Look at the purple flowers up on top. This time we do have a book, A Shard of Love, it's called. Uh-oh. Can I get this? Let's go over here like that. There we go. But she's got purple flames in there, the purple goopy dragon thingies. What are these called? The scale-born skull fonts. And it's just, it's chic. Again, you could take this design, like if you don't want the purple flame or the purple, you can take off the purple and just put in whatever color you want. Like the gold, the yellow stained glass or the blue stained glass would look good in here. Or a whole other tile back there and then put a normal colored flame in there and it would just be a nice chic fireplace with out of these benches that you get from, yeah, the Shard of Love. Oh, talkish stuff. Again, I love copper and teal together. I love the chimney that she's created with this. And then this beautiful thing here, what is this made out of? Oh, the ladder. See? See, you can do so much with just everything. Like, so she's made this like, and kind of changed up the shape a little bit, almost like an open fireplace. And then it has the thing there. I love the tiers of the columns, the cacti. Oh, let's get the item list here. Oh, I can't wait till I did not get this, I did not purchase this X pack, so eventually someday hopefully they'll have the Sands of Renewal on the marketplace that I can then get, because I love this stuff. It's gorgeous. And then, oh my goodness, this is, okay, hold on. Look at that chimney built out of those glass bowls. See, you can just get so creative with stuff. Like, you would never have that in real life, but who cares? Because look, we got, I mean, the wood is inside there. The sides of the fireplace are made out of those glass bowls. And then, you know, prop your pictures up. They don't have to be on a wall. They could just be leaning up against it. I love this fireplace. This is fantastic. This is one of my favorites so far. I've had quite a few favorites. I don't know if I could actually pick a favorite because there's just so many ideas here. But you never know. All right, let's head over to the other side. I'll have my counter probably down here, counting how many fireplaces we've actually seen. Oh, here we go. Outdoor stuff, deep water stuff. Look at that. Taking the, like, it's so simple because it's just those two, what are these called? The monoliths. And then there's like two of these. And then a rock. Like, come on. It is so cool. You could even add like a blue flame to this, though the orange does go well with this down here. So, you know, I like that. But like if you were wanting to make this and put, or those fire pits that blow bubbles that we got from Oceans Full a couple of years ago, I like something like that. Could be super cute in that kind of fireplace. Ooh, look at that. So using the blue glass stuff, no guild banner, simple common lens style guild, a non-guided character or a non-gilded character must place the tapestry for this look. Oh, okay, so you can't be in a guild. And this is what it looks like if you're not in a guild. But if you are in a guild, it's going to look like your guild banner. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. That is a gorgeous banner. All my tunes are in guilds, unfortunately. But look at this. So she's got pictures up here where the fire actually is coming out of. What is the actual fire made out of? These Gorkle braziers. Oh, and they're just sunk down. That is a beautiful fire. And then there's all this blue glass stuff, the cerulean calm bottles, but also the pitchers down here, blue glass pitchers. I like glass stuff, so that's very pretty. All right. Ooh, these are not scream boxes, because otherwise, oh, it is a screeching noise box. I don't hear a screeching noise box though, so that's probably a good thing. There's another one up there. Those screeching noise boxes are pretty. I just hate that they scream constantly. Usually. Okay, so yeah, so it's like this dragon. She's used, what is the chimney made out of? The majestic dragon bust? Oh, no, that's not what we were clicking on. We were clicking back here. Hello? No. We're gonna get this. Short column of burnished metal. Ooh, I love the burnished metal stuff. And then it matches so well with the dragon and then this fire pit that she has chosen. And the cute little dragon rug. Oh my goodness, pink-alicious. So this is that witch stuff. What is it? The coven stuff. And like, it's pretty versatile to build whatever you want out of this coven stuff. And she has chosen to build this beautiful fireplace. Is this also coven? Round table of the coven. See what I'm saying? Like, there's just so much you can do with this coven stuff, and it's so pretty, and it doesn't look spooky or at all, you know? All right. Ooh, very rock. Ooh, look at that. So it's all the candles inside there. How many candles did you end up using? 12 melting candles. Oh my goodness. What is it like? Because it looks like different. She must have turned like different angles. Oh, I think there's other kind of melting candles in here. Cause yeah, they're like, there's like different. See, there's these ones with the 3. Which ones were those? Huh, I don't know. But yeah, 12 right in there. I like that idea of doing a fireplace with candles. I like that a lot. And then just a rock or stone fireplace. It's very earthy looking, you know? And again, you can pick whatever painting you wanted up there. Or no painting, whatever you'd like. A shield? Exactly. Oh, this almost looks like a castle. Look at that with the green glass. Again, I love the glass stuff. And then so we got the floating eggs in there, which is really cool. And then this is the short desert pillar. Ooh, that's really nice with the green. Look at that. And then the befallen stuff. Again, see, befallen stuff is versatile. What did I say? I really like that. What are these made out of? Oh, a plate. Oh my gosh, yes, that's a great idea. I thought those were glass at first, but no, I'm not seeing through it. It's just that's part of the green of the plate. Oh, again, I love pink. The pink stuff. The pink vases look great here. And then this stuff. Oh my goodness. This elaborate draconic bench. This makes, look at the beautiful design that it made on the side. And then she has the cloud, like it's almost like looking out into the sky. But it's just, it matches so well. Again, you could put whatever you wanted back there. But that, and then there's almost like, it's pink on the side here. The draconic writing has a pinkish hue to it. So that's why this matches so well. And then of course the pearls down here, those are cute. The Passion's pearl. Ooh, yeah, I gotta stop saying ooh, I've said that with everyone. Just a simple little fireplace, the tinkered carbonite. I love the tinkered carbonite stuff because once again, you can get a lot of detailed look with it without using a lot of items. Plus it's a building block, so it'll go under the building block count. I like using that as a vase and then also pairing it with the actual jars there. That's very cute. I have said this in many videos, this Ethanir stone stuff does not get enough love, and here we go, a whole fireplace made out of it. I love the icy deer head. So the rest of the deer is actually stuck behind because that's a whole deer. That's a whole deer, and and Stellacious has just put the head on there. Oh my goodness. And then that's 2 separate items combined because this usually does not come with wood. The icy brazier, yeah, usually only looks like that. So she's added the wood in there. I like the roundness of it. I like how it's got the pillars holding it up. Again, you could do this with any building block that you wanted that would match. Easy peasy lemon for sheezy. Another purple one. I like that purple banner in the back. Let's pull this up so that you can see. It's just purple and gold. We got the purple candles at the top. And then the books, book count, the Dragon Scale Tome, the book count is on a separate count. So if you have your 1,000 items, you have your 1,000 building blocks, you have 1,000 books. In every house, I believe, even houses that only have like 400 item count, I think you still have 1,000 books. Depends on the book. Some books don't fall into that, but most do, so just check. And yeah, like you could save on item count so easily by building with books. I do it all the time, haha. Another Talkish one. Talkish royal. It is very royal. This is a table, yeah. So the table sunk down on the floor. That's a very beautiful design. Again, find items, if you're trying to like save an item count, find items that have a lot of detail already, then you don't have to add the detail to them. They look like there's something that EverQuest maybe made, right? Like this is perfect. And then matching the designs all the way up with different Talkish stuff. Looks like it could be part of EverQuest stuff. And last in this room, This gorgeous thing with the windows. I love how that's tiered all the way up. Matching the colors, matching designs. Absolutely gorgeous. You know, so much detail, but very few items. Okay, I think, so we can, here's what we're gonna do. So there's more to visit. Of course, let me see how many places are on here. There's a red portal room, bonus upper attic, and north wing and red portal to upstairs. So let's head down this hallway. Now, all these pillars are usually in this hallway, so that's not anything new. So in this room, oh my God, look at that middle section there. Oh, this place is huge. Okay, so the teleporter does take us to some of the red portals. So we have seen 3 rooms so far. We have 3 to go, and we'll figure it all out. This says red portal, click to visit the upstairs atrium. Well, we will, but we gotta check this out first. I'm almost positive there's gonna be 101. I don't know why she wouldn't, I don't know why she would call this 101 and not be 101. I'm just checking to make sure there's not like an upstairs in here. This is fantastic. Okay, look at this, nice and rustic. Just calling it the Turtle Throne because there's a whole throne back there. Is that what this is? Yeah, look at this. So that throne is back there and got the chimneys. Look at this, all the blue flames that are coming out of it. That is so cool. This is a very nice one. It's like rustic, but it has that nice gold throne to it too. But this wood makes it look rustic. This sealed tea crates. Maybe this fireplace smells like tea, right? That'd be nice. All right. Oh, this is cool. I like having that dragon for the actual fire part, the lava fountain. And it almost looks tinkered because it's got that tinkered stuff, but that matches that dragon head. And then look at that. That's such a cool idea. Like who would think of that? Now you don't have to think of it. Now you have that idea. I like that a lot. I like that item. I've been trying to find ways to use that item, but I haven't found it yet. So there's a way. I think I love teal. Oh my gosh. So that's one of those rugs, but it has an ugly like yellow or ceremony circle. See, not ugly, but like it wouldn't match this particular fireplace to have it. So she's covered it up, which is such a fantastic idea. That copper color that was on there. So then you can just get that dark teal look. What is this one? Oh, see, okay, Tome of History. Here's one of the ones that is a problem. It's a book, but it actually rings in as a house item. I discovered that the hard way, but yes. So unfortunately, I think it's because it's craftable. Most of the craftable books don't go into the book. They go into the house item category. I love how it has the tiered part, the Neriac stuff. Ooh, now we're getting into like the Asian inspired Wantia tea. Oh my goodness. So there's cabinets up there. There's a big shield. And then this is like white marble, I think. Yeah, white marble. And then the dividers to create these screens in the back. And then the Wantia beds here, which again, detailed items, so you don't have to add the detail. Look at how beautiful this is. Like, oh, the tea set on the floor. This is fabulous. And then we come to, this is City of Mist, right? Or Dalgar. This is Dalgar stuff. Yeah? Dalgar! So, you know, if you're wanting to look very, like, dwarfish, you know, like we got the shield and the stonework, and it's just very, got the mug of ale and the music to listen to heavy metal music, right? And then what is this arch in the middle here? That's such, oh, it's a curved counter. A couple of them turned on their sides. Oh, stop that. And just make this beautiful archway to add just a little bit more detail. Just a little bit more detail. And all of these items, for the most part, except for the counter, I think, is building blocks. So you're saving, see, building block. You're gonna save on your item count there as well. Ooh, this is very like dark academia, calling it the Mirrorist. I love that. So we got the books and that beautiful thing just for a little detail. Oh, I love that. The drawers up here are actually dressers. And then the back of the fireplace is made out of the washstand. Oh, that's because, and it's got the mirror. Oh, that's cool. Actually, this whole front part is just sunk down. So this whole thing, and then she's added the black marble on top. That's absolutely gorgeous. Oops, I covered that up, sorry. Hopefully you got a screenshot of that if you need it. Yeah, I like that. Very dark academia. Get the green, if you wanted it a little brighter, get the green marble stuff and put that on there. That lighter green. Oh, so this is similar to the one in the front room with that draconic purple stuff, but a different purple brazier. And I love this with the little wagon having the stuff in it. I never thought of that. My mom had like a little like push wagon and she had like flowers and stuff in there. Like it makes the same, it's the same thing. And then this little counter, like this is a merchant's table. I didn't know they got that small. So all these items you get into one item and just put on top of this. That's such a cute idea. I like that fireplace a lot. I like the decor added to that fireplace for sure. There's so much you can do with this talkish stuff. I mean, seriously, look at this. And I love how all of them have been kind of like open flamed ones. They're kind of out, you know, very deserty. Red and teal. We're getting some cool color combinations here, but it matches this flower thing that she's put on top. Banner in the background, and then check out, it's a chandelier that is this Nereak chandelier, and it's like to give this like really cool. You don't see fireplaces like this in real life. This is really neat. And then these flowers, of course, well, I guess they're succulents. Look, they match the color scheme perfectly with this red and teal. Who knew that those two colors went together, right? Ooh, Shasar stuff, right? Oh no, the Satherian stuff. The Satherian sarcophagus with this deep burgundy and bright gold. Look, this is one of those things flipped over. Fence section, so you could have this very intricate top part, but she has flipped it over to just be the screen, so it's not taking away too much from, because it's very busy, you don't want another busy thing in the front here. I like that one a lot. I like the contrasting colors for that one. Ooh, okay. So the archaic oak, just another simple one out of some benches. Benches and tables make the best fireplaces, hands down. I will never stop saying that because yeah, there's so many things you can do with benches and tables in this game. Fantastic. Now we're at City of Mist stuff. Here we go, City of Mist. I love the golden statue up on top for contrast. It kind of matches the fire a bit. Again, a lot of this stuff is building blocks, so save it on item count. Ooh, I wonder if the screen is. It is, so the fence section is also a building block. And you got that beautiful teal color. That's a roof piece, but she's also put it down here on the floor. Like you can just use these items for whatever you want. This one almost looks like underwater. Hold on. Beasts of Kazakh Thule. Yes, because look at how, like, what is these? The Firat Zek monuments. Oh, and see, they're like mossy. I like this one because then you got the moss effect coming up this tomb, the sarcophagus, and got the picture on the front. And I mean, even the brazier is like kind of mossy and moldy. The tarnished guck brazier, oh my goodness. Yeah, like this could go so easily in a frog lock home or a swamp marshy kind of home, but still like upscale. It's very fancy. Again, adding detailed items will make your place look more detailed. Because like this, okay, this is how we're going to compare these two, okay? So this is a beautiful fireplace. It's nice and simple. Both of these are fairly simple. They don't have a lot going on. She's got this beautiful flower arrangement up here at the top, but like not looking at that, just looking at the item. So this is built out of building blocks, and the indium is very pretty. It's got a lot of texture to it. But do you see the difference? How it's kind of flat with one color, whereas this is what I'm talking about, finding items that have a lot of detail in it. This looks like it could be on the marketplace. Like I could see Jerry DeChant designing something like this. And this is nice, but it looks like a fireplace that would just be built. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm saying this right, but like, aside from this, because that's freaking gorgeous. But yeah, just a nice simple fireplace here, this indium and sumac. They're just kind of, because they're just flatter colors in this color scheme, you know what I'm saying, okay? It depends on what you're needing for your house, but yes, this is very nice. I'm not trying to drag on you, indium and sumac, okay? Okay. And then like this, like just this has got a simple color scheme to it. The stronghold wood tall divider. I mean, it's, you know, it's similar to like this, the indium, but then turning it into an interesting angle, like having it just that little bit different. And then of course it's matching these crates and things. So you got this nice rustic, interesting fireplace. That was cool that all three of those were together. It kind of shows you the different things that you can do. Oh my goodness, the Sands of Renewal is getting so much love. Look at this. This is a wall piece turned on its side. Yep. Yeah, see what you can do. Very detailed item to add to, you know, the beauty of your piece. And then she's got it in the background too to mirror. This is a very fancy little fireplace. The elaborate stained glass. So yes, so this stained glass, there's a couple of these windows that are like this. You could pick whatever color you wanted. Now, and then maybe like pick a different one of these if it doesn't quite match. But I think this would go with the yellow one. Maybe not the red one, but yeah, that's gorgeous. There are some other lights that you could put there. And then these tinkered, these aren't tinkered, these high keep long chests. Again, gorgeous patterning. Oh, I never even noticed that. Look at the hinges on these. They're colorful. Interesting. All right, I'm just noticing that now. But it's so simple. It's 2 poles and some chests and a window. Like, easy peasy. But look how gorgeous that is. Oh, this is fun. This is super simple. Oh my goodness. So it's mostly just this ancient Shizar totem. And then she's added like a thing for him to hold here and put the fire pit there. And then it's just a rug and a back piece. And then the plant. Easy peasy. Like so easy. And like, could you imagine like a hallway into like a tomb or a fortress and having these like lined against the wall? Beautiful. I would be intimidated if I was trying to raid that place for sure. Or like if you're designing a dungeon, one of the dungeons. Oh my stars. Frostfell is here. Frostfell fire, look at this. Oh wow, so she's got the Frostfell trees with the red lights and then the red banner in the background, the tapestry of flames. And then the fire is actually made out of this cool thing, the flame-infused brazier. And then the leaves. I've mentioned this in some of my streams where I want to use these leaves, but they're just too red. They don't look real. Now I know what their purpose is for. They look like poinsettia leaves, or petals. Poinsettia petals look like leaves though, don't they? And yeah, like it looks like a poinsettia flower. Now I want to build a poinsettia flower out of these rugs. Oh my gosh. And then heaters for the pillars on the side. Oh, that is so cool. And then the snow too. It's very Frostfelly, but also so elegant. It is fantastic. Look at this. We are only about halfway done with this room. Oh, the Tinkered. We found Tinkered. Sprocket stuff. So she's got a lot of moving parts and different things. Just kind of poked around. I love the fan. And then inside this coal bin, she must have something blowing up there. I love the pops of red with this too, because you know, you got all this tinkered stuff, but then it kind of matches, it kind of ties in some of this other red around. I like that tinkered fireplace. Here's another super simple one. Oh my goodness, the golden arches. So yeah, it's just art, gold, got a banner. This is cool. This is a good idea. So this is one of these, uh-oh, it's too big for me to get, I think. Yeah, it's like a hula hanging lantern thing, and she's just blown it up to huge size and then put a fire inside of it. That is such a good idea. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about putting something inside those lights. That is such a cool idea. And then it just looks like it's kind of like sitting there, this orb. And it must be one of the ones that's lit because it's very bright over here. Oh my gosh, that is such a cool idea. I like that fireplace a lot. And then we're back to just a nice, easy, simple, oops, there we go. Combine. Okay, so it's, again, benches, combine bench, lots of detail, so it doesn't look flat. And then it's the combine shelves on the side. And then, oh, that's one of those tinkered tables in the back. Nope, I can't get it. I don't think I can get it. Let me see if I can try down here. Tinker's round table turned on its side. Look at that. And then you kind of get that shiny look in the background too, giving that just a little bit more detail. Oh, and it's got that mirror up on the top too. Okay. So this is, what is this stuff? Oh, it's a book. What did I talk? See, what did I say about books? This almost didn't even look like a book because it's like, yeah. That might be one of the books that doesn't count towards book count, but you never know. You can always check. It almost looks like a bench or like, oh, there you go. You can see the book parts there. And then she's used the, what are those called? Reliquary. And then, you know, it's got the smoke poking out the top. That's cute. Look at this colorful one. So that's a mushroom that she's used up here, and it's like glowing. Like you can't see it. Oh, you know what? I bet it's in the book. So there you go. You can find out what mushroom that is from there. The mature blue fungus. And then with this, it looks like stained glass, how she's got it illuminated. And then just on simple black marble. That's fabulous. I love that one. Oh my goodness. But I love pops of color like that inside black. Oh, this is interesting. This is very orcish. Yes, that is like an orcish thing. So I could see this like ornate orcish furnace. So that's the whole furnace, easy. And then she's added all the little, like, that's so easy. Like, that's just a cool fireplace on its own. And then she's embellished it with having the table down below and then the chimney coming out the top and adding the wood in there to make it a fireplace. And then a beautiful, you know, this fluffy rug in front of it. Love it. Giving you ideas. This is very chic, very fire-ific. Molten lava. So got the cracked lava tile and then the red marble. And then the fire is not actually a fireplace, but this thing, this molten brazier. So you can just warm yourself by the lava, really. You know, and then oh, I love that with the spinny things on top and then the mirrors turned on their sides and the Thier tile or whatever in the back. And then of course, the different, how she's structured the red marble throughout here as well. I like that one a lot. Ooh, very simple Tismic one. So again, a bench with a lot of detail. Makes it look nice. I love this, how this bench has this like pelt or whatever, this leather piece kind of over it. And oh, I like the ice in the background. And then that just adds that little bit of like mantle look to it so well. And then that beautiful Coldane, the Hallis ice table in the background. But this is not like a frozen, like you can get warm by this fire. This is not an icy fire. But you could make that an icy fire if you wanted to. Easy peasy. Oh, that's nice. With the Charval crest like that. And then having it up at the top. This is another really easy one. These are all really, she's made these so easy and accessible for everyone. So that's just a weapon rack. Like there's a lot of weapon racks that are really fancy and nice, and you can just poop, pop it right in front of your fireplace. You can, okay, so if like if you're like, whoa, I'm so intimidated by all of this, but I really want a fancy looking fireplace, pick one of the pre-made fireplaces that EverQuest has and go find a weapon rack that you like that doesn't have weapons on it. Pop it in front, done, beautiful. Add some stuff to the mantle. Easy. Y'all, decorating is so much fun. Have fun with it, play around. See what works. I should put a separate counter. How many of the teal and copper stuff is there? Again, just another nice, simple, easy. Ooh, I like this rug underneath there because most of the rug is covered up, but just that little peak of the copper color there. Very nice. Oh, look at that. So again, those are benches in the back, and then they come together to create this like cool texture in the middle there, design in the middle. And then she's got these cool vases on the side with these crazy braziers, or the Fadark flower torches in them. And that's like the pillars of, she's done that a couple times where she's, you know, using items for two separate things. So one item, you know, is a pillar, but it's also the fire pots on the top. So it could be pretending two separate items, but it's not. It's just one item and saving on item count, right? Another very rustic looking fireplace. This is the intricate Cassora. So she's got that intricate Cassora carving in the background. I like how she has the bones like kind of leaning up against there. And this one is so simple. It is just that sarcophagus lid. Boom, boom, boom. 3, done. Easy. Put a painting in the background. Done. Fire pot in the middle. So simple. And then again, super detailed and beautiful. Love it. Oh, this one's nice and simple. This would look good in like a real fancy little like library or something. I could see that. The sumac, with some of the sumac bookcases and stuff like that. So that's a desk, right? This is the sumac desk, office desk. I'm like clicking on the stuff. I know the stuff is over here, but I have an easier time just clicking on it. And then this chests, a couple chests just turned. And then you got a chimney. You can put any painting you wanted, any fire pot. This is a bed. See what I'm saying? Just find something that's pretty, stick it there. Boom, done. Find something you like and just stick it there for a screen. It's fantastic. Alrighty, we got the blue grob. Ooh, oh, I like that. The bone thing sticking out. So that pink kind of, you know, brings in the pink of the flowers. And then this is not hewn stone, but it's the grob stone. Similar to the hewn stone, it's got a very pretty design to it. It's a little bit more rustic. And then the beautiful blue fire coming off. Oh, she's got the books out front now. Reptile. Oh, okay. Oh, she hasn't filled these ones in yet. I think you can after you post it. So very nice. A nice simple one. Oh, I like this up on top. That's Charval Totem. Yeah, so it's just the 3 heads together up there. Get this nice Charval look. Very icy one. Look at this. So using the Kaldane pillar, the stone inlaid pillar that you get from the New Hallis City Fest, and then the screen is an ice. So this usually hangs from the ceiling, but if you flip it over just in the right place, and then look, she's got them hanging down here. Wow, I like that. That is a cool idea. And then the snowflake rug is really tying in the blue from this table. This is a table. Look at how beautiful that table is. Think about what all the things you could do with that table just because of all of its intricacies. Beautiful. That is a really cool idea. I love the screen being of ice. And of course, that must be a very icy fire. And then, oh, this is just sarcophagus lids. This whole thing is just made out of these beautiful Dalnerian sarcophagus lids. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. And then the orange tile in there. Again, very detailed item. Makes it look like you were worked really hard on it, but that's super easy. Oh my stars. Oh, I like this with the books and then the pillars. Look at that. It's like very rustic because it's got the Kaldane stuff in here. I like how the fire pot is actually hanging again. That is really cool. And she must have a red light in there because I don't think this gives off a red glow. The hanging Halasian coals. I don't think those give off a glow at all, but I think she's got some sort of red something or other. And then I like the bookcases in the back, which are just the small mahogany bookcases. Easy peasy. Oh, this is cool. So the Charval stuff, you just, you know, make them different sizes, put them together, and it just makes this like tunnel. Oh, and that's another chandelier. I like that idea of using a chandelier for like a hanging fire pot. This is a really cool fireplace. This would be in like one of those like billion-dollar mansions that people have in real life. Like I could see that. That is really cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have been waiting. This is incredible. This is a fireplace. Oh, it is. It is, and various other plants of your liking, along with any water-dwelling plushie for a tank appearance. So this is a fish tank fireplace. Okay, I'm going to close this. Look, so she's using these Bornite stuff, the Bornite Simple Tank. She's got flames in each one of these. And then inside the Bornite thing, she's got mushrooms for this one, but it could be anything. It could be whatever you want in there. What a cool idea. Oh my goodness. And then having the middle one in there too, just add that little bit of extra oomph. That is gorgeous. Very bright. It would definitely be like a focal point in your home if you built something like this. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and go upstairs then first. And then, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 more rooms. She said there was 6 rooms. So let's head to the atrium. Y'all ready for this? Oh no, that's not it. I thought this was the room with the ceiling. The ceiling that's so beautiful. I got all excited. Okay, so this says fireplace lighting. Not all fires give off a warm glow. On this floor, you can see the lights that give you a glow plus different colors. I have arranged them so you can see where they have been hidden in the fireplaces. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Oh, we got blue trees. So brazier of hatred. 2 were used, giving off the blue light scene. Okay, so that's cool. So yeah, a lot of the ones downstairs didn't give off their own glow. Here's what she used for this one. And look at that. These are just benches, right? In the back? Oh, long tables. Look at that. And the lighting is giving off that like really accentuating that pocketed, pitted metal look. That is very cool. Oh, again, this is one item that she's used as a pillar and then a fire pot at top. Very cool. Okay. Ooh, like this would be perfect in a dragon horde. Oh, I need you to go away. Excuse you. The anchorage, look at this. Okay, so that's weathered bookcases in the back. And then she's got the fell-width lights, which are very bright. Anchorage lights, both the noble sconce of light and the light bent lamp are products of the trade skill zone anchorage of the Cobalt, off of Cobalt Scar. Beautiful golden light sources, yes. And then so adding with this like dragon's hoard. And then just a chest and a table and a bench. Actually, you know what? Those are, the pillars are made out of vases. The water pitchers, look at that. Isn't that so cool? All right. This is, oh, I love this. So this, it's this flower. I'm sure she's gonna say this. Oh, I can't get it, but that's that flower that's kind of hiding in there because she's got it behind this glass. Oh, she's used this glass display case, but it gives off a pink light. The elven lamp. The soft pink lighting of the elven lamp is unmatched. It's true. I have not found a single one that does like that. It is from the Anchorage Trade Skill Zone off of Cobalt Scar. A similar flower can be purchased from the marketplace, but I don't think it has quite the same glow. And then the beautiful platforms, the rose platforms, accentuating the whole pinkness. And then this, I think this is Vacrul stuff, right? Yeah, the Vacrul stuff, it picks up that pink color so well because it's almost that muted, what is that, mauve color? Yeah, gorgeous. Coming up to this one with the waterfalls. Ornate stone candlestick. Lots of stuff going on here. As shown, buried slightly into the fireplace front. By moving light sources around before placing, you can observe how the light changes or for the effect you desire. It's true. Like, see how this one's sticking out here? The white to bluish lights is a go-to for lighting fish tanks, art, and here to show off the fireplace brick. It comes in a sconce and a hanging option as well. So she's got it in this, well, it's not a sconce, candlestick. And you know, if you wanted to use this for pillars, look at how pretty that is. It's so decorative. Pillars within your fireplace. But yeah, it just gives off a nice blue glow. And then, so if she moved it out farther, it would change the color inside the fireplace. And then have that guild banner again in the background, which I think is fabulous. And this is just how easy this is. This is just that Vacrul fireplace. That's what I'm saying, is you could take like this and just add stuff to it. Just add a little bit to it. All right, ruby red glass candelabra. So this is gonna give off that red glow. It was pink downstairs. So one of the most versatile light options, shrink it down to sit in the andiron. Also good for lighting artwork. Yes, and if you wanna get that sinister look to it. And this is so simple. This is just using the walls of this place because it has these little alcoves. And then stone arch, boom, done. Fireplace. Find a screen, there you go. Easy. This is, I like this, showing how you can use the space that EverQuest provides. Okay, this is beautiful. Love, 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 love the butterflies already. This is neat with these deep water inactive teleport cubes. They are spectacular. Noble Brazier of Light. This brazier is from the Trade Skill Zone of Anchorage off Cobalt Scar. It is used here sunken into the floor. It is a brilliant light source of warm hue. Note, not all floors will take sunken items. So yeah, so you might not be able to use this if you can't sink it. It might disappear. But she's paired it with this other deep water stuff for like a, oh, and that's that, oh my goodness. So I can't get it, but it's that curved pastel marble, I think, curved counter. And that pairs really nicely with these cubes. And it's almost giving off, because this is pink, so it's accentuating that pinkness of it. Ooh, dragons. Hello. Oh, they're not dragons. Griffins. Hello, griffins. Oh, this is neat. So this is ornate stone sconce. Hold on. Another example of the ornate stone lights. The sconce is hidden under the fireplace mantle in order to light the arches above. So yeah, so she's hidden that sconce. You can see it kind of there that she had over inside that other one, and it just accentuates that blue and makes it pop. Look at that. So these are those Ethereum arches, and she's just put that up to make this unique, beautiful. She's got this thing up here. I think that's one item. I can't see it. And then the dioceses the Ethereum pads as well. And because where the light is, it's hitting all those little lines that are throughout it. That is spectacular. So yes, play with your lighting, figure out what works. Some houses, the lighting that's in the house is awful and it is hard to get it to work the way that you need it to. All right, so we are ready to take the pad. So let me see, front door exit, we've been here. I wanna make sure we go to every room. Red portal room, that was where we just were. Yep, okay. Bonus upper attic, we'll go there in just a second. North wing and red portal to upstairs. Okay, yes, we were here too. So it's the upper attic is the last room. Is this the room with the ceiling? No. Oh my goodness, okay, so she's added somewhere, she's added these Mirrorless long platforms. Okay, where should we start? Oh my goodness, there's no good starting point, so we're gonna start here. Look at this. This is amazing. So the cerulean kaleidoscope. Oh my gosh. So these are the posts, and that comes with the triangle thing on top. And then you can also just get the triangle thing by itself, the floating gem. And then she's paired it with this, the stained glass dais, and the rug. I mean, look at that. And then just had them different sizes and kind of curved up behind. Oh, and this is like, what is this piece? The weapon, again, weapon racks. Oh, and it has that blue already on it that matches so perfectly. And then, yeah, again, with the hanging, the chandelier as a fire pot. That is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Okay. Ooh, more City of Mist stuff. Just another Torsus. Easy peasy. Got that flower planter up at the top. And then you can kind of just match the curve of that with the stuff and make this kind of round fireplace. Okay, ooh, this is made out of tables. Super easy. Once again, I keep saying this, just getting smaller and smaller tables up to the top, and very detailed, beautiful table. Looks like you spent hours on this when really it was probably just a couple seconds. Easy. Ooh, ice clad. So this is the tables? Benches. Okay, benches, and she's like put them in this interesting, you know, angle. It almost looks like a bookshelf that you've seen in game, and then it has this gorgeous hanging fire pot to it with the blue flame. I like that one. Oh, I see the next one. I like lava. This game does lava really, really well. Look at this, the flowing lava. And she's used this arch and these columns to kind of have the lava going all the way around. And then this time we actually have some fire in this fire mound, and then just different arches and things. What is this exactly? Okay, hold on. The arch, yeah, see, it's just different. What is in the back? I'm trying to get that. Yeah, oh, that's part of the encased lava arch. Oh my goodness, okay. Stunning. What is this? Oh, the Felwith. Look at that. So it's that Felwith furniture, like the bookcase. I don't know, the bookcase, yeah. Oh, but wait, so that's the back of the Felwith bookcase? What is, she's got like mugs, I think. Oh, polished steins for like handles. I thought they were actual cabinets. See what I mean about picking items that are highly detailed and just adding to them? Then it looks like it's actually part of the game. So yeah, that is a pole. And then, yes, oh my goodness. And then has that apothecary chest up there. I love that. Oh, this is a good idea. This is another easy one. So these lampposts That's it. That's pretty much the whole thing. You take the lampposts, you add a thing across the top, thing across the bottom, put an arch thing in there, done. Oh, I guess there is something up here on the top. Oh no, that's part of the house. Also using parts of the house to save on item count. But it looks like it goes with that fireplace. The colors are great. I love the pastel yellow and blue of this one. And then, you know, you got your jukebox up there. Ooh, another red and blue, but it matches this rug perfectly. Down here, here's the rug, and then the berry red stuff. And then again, with the benches, what am I saying? I keep saying this, y'all, play with benches. Play with the benches. You can create so many things. Find a bench you like, flip it around a few times until you get it to how you like it. Beautiful. This looks like a castle. Forlorn. It does. It looks like towers of a castle. It's just these simple lamp posts. Oops. 4 lamp posts. A couple things on top and bottom. Banner in the back. Yeah, this is really cool. This could be like in a kid's room or something like that if you're trying to make like a castle fortress look. But it's almost like a child's room kind of look to it, doesn't it? That is really cool. I like this red. So this red stuff, this pristine gilded ironwood stuff makes a fabulous fireplace if you want to do, oh, I always want people to use these counters, these Thexian bar counters, because they're so cool. They're so shiny black. This is a really good use for them. And got the smokestacks coming out the top of those. Oh, that's fantastic. Again, using one item for 2 separate things. So she has it at this pole as like a pillar, but also as a decorative emblem up here at the top. Oh, that's so cool. We're almost there, folks. Ooh, look at this, the green. This is the grotto green. Just that mermaid stuff. She's got it kind of in an interesting angle. Got a couple of these, the glowing grotto sculptures in there. I think that's what's giving off the light. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, 6 pillars. Easy. It's so pretty. That is very nice for like a nice green grotto look, right? And then our last fireplace. Oh, my stars. I haven't been counting while I'm filming, but I will be while I'm editing, and there'll be a counter down below. I'll have to see. I might do an editing Luna to be like, oh my God, there was this many. Okay, so we'll see. But look at this. This is a really cool idea. So it's the rum cellar stuff. So this thing makes a great pot. Makes a great topper to a fireplace. And then you could have, like she has it covered up, but you could have that sticking out of a house or something like that. But that is fantastic for a hood. And then added to it is these rum cellar copper vessels that she's made as the pillars on the side. That is a really cool one. Also simple, 1, 2, 3, you know, find a fire pot you like, put something down at the bottom. That is really cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to try to pick a favorite. Oh, there was so many. Okay, hold on. Where we're going to go? Let me see. Let me go here. I feel like there were so many. I'm not going to be able to pick a favorite, but I'm going to pick close to a favorite. You know what? Let's go to the Frostfell one since it's Frostfell. It's still Frostfell. Oh my goodness, I feel like this is a nice bright place to end it, right? I almost went to that swampy one. I really like the detail on that one, but I changed my mind last second and came here. Well, oh my gosh, Stellacious, this was incredible. I can't wait to see if it was actually 101 fireplaces, because that would be, I could not even imagine doing that. This is coming up with that many ideas, and just even if it's not 101, like just all the ideas you were able to give all of us is fantastic, spectacular, 10 out of 10. Thank you so much. I hope you have been very much inspired by Stellacious's work. If you have been inspired, please let Stellacious know what your favorite fireplace was, or tell us an idea that might have sparked in your mind because of seeing all these fireplaces. You can do so down below in the comments on YouTube, on the forums, or send Stellacious an in-game mail because artists like to give feedback on their work. And with that said, we will see you all in my next video. Bye!